Hello again. Today is April 16th, and I'm heading to Moab. I've got some biking and hiking planned for the next couple days. I just got off shift this morning, so I've got a few days off, and thought I'd get down there before the weather gets too crazy hot. Haven't been to Moab in a few years, so I'm excited to get back down there and check it out. Solo trip this time again. Terrell couldn't come. She's got responsibilities, so she had to stay back. And I plan on doing some mountain biking in the Magnificent 7 trail network. And tonight I'm going to try to catch the sunset at Dead Horse Point. And then tomorrow I'm going into Canyonlands, and I want to hike Mesa Arch and Druid Arch. Druid Arch is going to be a little bit of a longer one. That'll be the majority of my day. And then hopefully the next day after that, I want to try to catch Corona Arch on my way out of town. So I've got everything mapped out, planned out. Should be a good time. The weather's looking good. It's in the 70s, sunny, and I'll take you guys along, and I'll show you what gear I'm using and what the trails are like. So I should be there soon, and I'll show you more. Bye. I am almost there. I'm a little over halfway from my house, so I'll show you where I am. I'm on Highway 6 on the way to Moab. I'm about a little over 100 miles away. So if you're familiar with this route, you'll probably guess, but I'll show you this gas station. This is my go-to bathroom stop and stretch area. See if that looks familiar. And let me know in the comments if you know where this is. See if we're on the same map page. But anyway, I should be there soon, and I'll show you more. Bye.
I came across this crazy beef jerky store. It was pretty wild. They have every kind of jerky you can imagine.
Okay, I just turned off of the highway into the Canyonlands National Park Road, and I'm on my way to the trailhead to start my mountain bike ride.
Okay, I was on my way to start my mountain bike ride when I came across Gemini Bridges trail, and I've been here before. So it's a short walk out to see the Gemini Bridges. So I thought I'd stop and show you. It's pretty cool. It's Gemini meaning two, twin bridges. So I'll be there in just a sec. So this is it. This is the Gemini Bridges. You can see the split right there. I'll see if I can get a better view. Check that out. Pretty cool. Okay, made it to my trailhead. I'm starting here at whatever that says. Bull Run, Getaway, Art's Corner. So I've got a loop planned out, and I'll show you some along the way. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. It's 3:45. I love riding down here. It's just so different than by my house. I just got new shoes before this trip, so the clip ins and outs are pretty tight. Hope I don't fall over. I love the way they mark these trails too, with the spray paint lines. Oh, here we go. Scared myself on that one. I'm gonna stop here so you can see the view for a minute. Pretty amazing. My car back there. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off for a minute. I'll pick up later. About 3.5 miles in on Getaway. It's really cool out here. Haven't passed anyone yet. Still nothing too crazy or technical. It's well marked. My plan is to ride Getaway until I can come across Bull Run. When I hit Bull Run, then I'll take that back down toward the truck. So we'll see how many miles I net total. Here we go. Oh, check out that view. Don't want to fall off of that. Man, another cool view. Nothing like it. Try to ride with my left hand. That could be dangerous. Nice. Okay, well, I finished it. 9 miles, a little over 9 miles in about 2 hours. So again, I started at Art's Corner. I climbed up Getaway and took that until I crossed Bull Run, and then I took Bull Run back to the truck. So really awesome loop. I picked this on someone's recommendation on YouTube. So there's a whole series of trails out here in the Mag 7 network. So I'm glad I picked these two. But I'll show you what gear I brought and what bike I rode. This is my Intense Recluse. I think it's a 2017, but I bought it a couple years ago from a guy who was pretty hardcore mountain biker, and he upgraded all the components and everything, so it was basically brand new when I bought it. I really like it. And then this is my go-to hydration pack, Osprey Raptor, but I like it because it has this little tool compartment down here. If you unzip that, it rolls out, so I can keep a bunch of tools and stuff in there for long rides. And then nothing special about the helmet. I like that, just the way that one fits. And then these shoes, I just got them before the season, but I like these BOA tightening laces, I guess they're called, but those worked out really well for me too. And I'm running the SPD cleats. So all in all, great day. I had a lot bigger, longer ride planned, but it took me longer than I thought to get here. So I'm glad I didn't try to do the big one. 9 miles was about perfect, and it's 5:45. So I got a little ways to get out of this backcountry back to the highway, and I'm gonna look for some dinner and maybe catch the sunset at Dead Horse Point. So I'll show you more later. Well, I'm creeping out of here. I'm taking a different way out than the way I came in. The sign by where I parked said it was 7 miles this way back to the highway. So I chose to go this way instead of the other way, but this is a little more rugged than I expected. This seems to be more of a hardcore Jeeper road. So I've only gone a mile in, I don't know, 15 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that. So I guess I'll just take it slow. If it gets too crazy, I'll have to turn back and go the long way out, but I've already scraped my running board one good time. Can't wait to see if that caused any damage, but pretty slow going. So I made it to my campsite. It's called Moab Rim Campground at the south end of Moab. Pretty nice. I've got showers, bathrooms, a little grass patch, and I'm gonna settle in for the night after I get cleaned up. It was a good day.
Hi again. So I'm back home after my Moab and Canyonlands trip. So on this part, I'm going to break the trip up into 3 videos so I don't bore you with all the information in one. So on this part, I'll talk about the mountain bike trail that I did. So there's a series down there called the Magnificent 7 Trail Network. And my buddies have been there and I've heard a lot about it, and it's actually grown quite a bit since I was last down there. And so I decided to do part of that Mag 7. And I knew I had a big loop planned off of a recommendation that I saw online. And ultimately, by the time I got into town and got to my destination, I wasn't going to be able to do the full 16 miles that I wanted to do. And it worked out. By the time I got done, that was I did 9 miles, and that was perfect for the amount of time I've had and how I felt. So to get here to Mag 7, as you're coming into Moab on Highway 191, you turn at, there's a new dinosaur museum, newish, I think it's 5 years old. It's called Moab Giants on 191, and it's just past the Gemini Bridges Road. So you turn there, I think it's called State Road 311, and that takes you out toward Canyonlands and Dead Horse Point and all that. But that's where you turn, and you know, it's a regular state road, so it's paved, good signage. But you follow that out till you see the Gemini Bridges turn, and then that's where the road turns to dirt. And so that's all, you know, camping and mountain bike and all that kind of stuff out there. But the Magnificent 7 Trail Series starts out on that Gemini Bridges Road. So I was trying to find my way to Arth's Corner, ARTH''S. Arth's Corner is where I wanted to begin my trail. And so it's, the road's pretty well graded from that direction, so it's easily passable. And on my way there, I saw the Gemini Bridges stop 300 feet off of the road. And I had been there a long time ago, and I remember it being pretty cool. So I stopped at Gemini Bridges, did, you know, 300 feet or 400 feet walk out to it, took some photos. I'll show you those on my video. But anyway, I had the All Trails map already loaded on my phone, which was really nice to be able to guide me in. So after Gemini Bridges, got back in the truck and followed the road down a little farther until I got to Arth's Corner. And from Arth's Corner, that's really a good place to start. And I'm glad I took the guys' recommend on that, because you can go a bunch of different directions and you can make a loop as big or small as you want. So ultimately, I started there and I ended up doing a trail called Getaway and Bull Run. And so I climbed up Getaway, kind of went out, can't remember what direction that would have been. And once Getaway crossed over Bull Run, that's where I took Bull Run back. So I was able to do a 9-mile loop. And they were greens and blues, so nothing crazy. There's black diamonds out there too, but these were easy to follow. They were pretty tame. If you've ridden down in southern Moab, it's just a lot of, you know, ups and downs, real mild ups and downs for a long ways through sand and sandstone. But it was fun. A lot of rollers, you know, just enough to put your seat down and then, you know, roll through some fun stuff and put your seat back up. Great views. There was lots of points where I stopped and just looked out over the cliff and took in the views. Passed a couple people, so it wasn't too crazy busy, and just had a great time out there. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I want to go back and check out more. I think what would be fun is to do a shuttle, because you could go miles out there, but if you had a shuttle, you know, that would make it really enjoyable. So
all in all, the Mag 7 series was a hit. I'm glad I did it. 9 miles was good. That was my first ride of the season, so that was a nice break in. But the weather was good, conditions were good, the trail was nice. Talked to a couple people, they were all cool. So if you get a chance, get down to Moab and do the Mag 7 series. By the time I got back to my truck, I think it was 5-ish, and I decided to take, from where I parked, there was a sign that said 7 miles out to Highway 191. And that takes you out farther down the Gemini Bridges road. And you'll see in my video, I talk about it. It was a little more rugged than I expected. So although it was shorter to go out that way, in hindsight, I probably should have gone back out the way I came in, just for, I've got a stock Tundra, so it's not really set up for some of those drops. But I made it, and yeah, so after that, I had to get to my campground and check in, and I was hungry. So as I was going through Moab looking for a dinner spot, I came across in the center of town, they do this food truck food court. So these trucks are just always there. They're set up there permanently. But they've got anything you want from a food truck. And I decided to stop it. I think it was called Big Don's Pizza. It was really good. I had pizza and a salad for the night, and took it to my camp spot, checked in. I'll talk about the campsite there too, the Canyon Rim campsite. That was a nice little facility with Wi-Fi and showers and bathrooms, and each spot has power and a picnic table, and it was perfect for my needs. And location was ideal for the trails I wanted to do, and if I wanted to go into town and get some snacks, or I needed to fill up my gas tank, it was within a couple miles of all that. So yeah, look up Canyon Rim Campground. But I talk about it in the video a little bit, but it is close to Highway 191, so you'll hear some road traffic in the evening, but I was so tired it didn't bother me. But yeah, Mag 7 Trail Series was awesome. Gemini Bridges is always cool, so do both of those. And that's it for this video. I'll touch on Corona Arch and Dead Horse Point in another video, but I just wanted to recap the Mag 7 trails that I rode and get that all buttoned up. So more to come. I've got some other ideas of what I want to do here in the spring before it gets too hot, and then I've got a big hike in California in October, so I'm excited about that. Okay, we'll talk to you on the other ones. Bye.